Like other sports, NASCAR's first foray into the next generation of consoles last year was shaky at best. Rather than suffering from the lack of features curse that's afflicted other sports, NASCAR was hit with a complete overhaul that alienated players with a convoluted and confusing career mode and wonky car handling. Can they retake their position this year?
This is hardly the time to play chicken. You got one more, keep digging.
This year, the design mantra was apparently to simplify. The career mode in NASCAR 09 is coherent this time around, designed to give players the freedom to do what they like.
All right, you have a sponsor.
You can start your career in the Craftsman Truck Series and then work your way up through Nationwide, finally landing in the big leagues of the Sprint Cup. Or simply jump into one of the higher series right from the start, building your rep as you go. Test and tune modes return where you can work on setups for each track at your leisure and upload them to your online locker to be shared with other drivers. Also back is the online racing mode, which runs as smoothly as it ever has. Finally, Sprint Driver Challenges return, letting you complete various on-track objectives to earn a better reputation and driver development points. Artistically inclined race fans will also be happy to hear that this is the first NASCAR on consoles that allows you to upload custom paint jobs to EA Server, which can then be used in-game. Finally, you can choose the number and sponsor of your vehicle. It's a very nice feature that is long overdue. Things are feeling a lot better on the track as well. Last year, the handling of the cars was so unforgiving that unless you had the steadiest of hands and a good knowledge of how to set up your car in the first place, you spend most of your time struggling to simply stay facing in the right direction. NASCAR 09 brings in a more gradual learning curve. On either rookie or pro settings, the cars feel like they have much more stable contact with the tarmac. Veterans with a lot of virtual miles under their belt will still have a decided advantage over the greener rookies.
Okay, we're clear.
But at least everyone has a good chance of seeing the checkered flag.
You got a top 10 spot.
One thing the NASCAR games have captured perfectly for years now is the feeling of a high-speed traffic jam. NASCAR racing has never been like Formula One, where your first goal is to race the track. Here, you're usually in close quarters with 42 other cars throughout the entire race.
Cars on both sides.
Getting clear is basically impossible on most tracks, but with the much improved physics and driving models in NASCAR 09, that situation has become fun again.
There you go, all clear.
Rather than building a heap of cash throughout the career mode like last year, everything in NASCAR 09 is based on reputation. Your rep is earned through strong finishes and clean runs in your own custom-created vehicle. Use it to sign better sponsors and teams, and you earn ability points that can be added to ratings across different types of tracks. It's a nice element that adds more tangible progression to the game than pumping up some make-believe bank account. NASCAR 09 isn't the greatest looking racing game on the 360 or PS3, but it's not too shabby.
Awesome run, we're on the pole, bud.
All cars and racetracks are well represented, and the game runs very smoothly at all times. However, hardcore race fans will likely be a bit disappointed with the game's accuracy.
Sure looks like we will make it to victory lane today.
EA chose not to license the various car makers in NASCAR's top 3 series, so you won't be pitting your Dodge Ram against someone's Chevy Silverado in the Craftsman Truck Series. Instead, each series features one generic vehicle model each. That's sort of accurate when it comes to the Sprint Cup and the Car of Tomorrow, but it's still a major bummer across the board.
Don't be surprised if we paid it back for that.
Another issue is the severe lack of licensed drivers, especially in the Craftsman Truck Series. But even at the highest ranks, EA hasn't licensed enough real drivers to fill a field of Sprint Cup cars. It's a nitpicky complaint, but something that this game's core audience is going to notice and be disappointed with.
NASCAR's gonna get us the black flag for all that rough driving you're doing out there. Here we go, last lap.
After last year's false start, EA has made great strides in getting their NASCAR games pointed in the right direction.
Steady, green line.
Yes, there still is some big licensing issues, and the AI still makes the same odd boneheaded moves, but overall, NASCAR 09 is extremely playable, and should satisfy console gearheads looking to climb the ranks and make the chase.
Well, looks like we're done. We'll get them next race.